Like and subscribe if you have the killer instinct, or you want to develop the killer instinct. Imagine you are standing on a battlefield, and in the distance you start to hear slow, deep, concussive, thumping sounds. Or perhaps you hear the long moans of great horns and trumpets. It is the orisons. It is the war drums. It's the war trumpets. You hear them in the distance, and you know the foe is coming, and they are coming for you. It's been rumored that at the sound of bagpipes or African war drums, men were known to flee at the presence of those things. The enemy scatters just from the sound. The sound of war drums often signified the opposition winning before the war, or in this case, the competition begins. Some men lost control of their bowels and bladders. Some vomited. Some broke down into shell shock before a shell had even fallen. That was the power of war drums. We might say their reputation preceded them. It was the inevitableness of the coming battle, especially when a great foe played the war drums or sounded the war trumpets. It was like a slow falling missile tracking onto you from above. I study those rare beings that frighten their competition before the competition commences. I know that the first blows of a boxing match are often delivered in the press conferences and in the walkout. The very presence of a great competitor, the rumors about them, that is their war drum, that is their war horns. I remember hearing a story of Mike Tyson before his match with Michael Spinks. Before the fight, Spinks' manager wanted Tyson's gloves rewrapped because a representative had not been present when Tyson put his gloves on. This pissed Tyson off so much so that
Butch Lewis, who's Spinks' manager, went, as you would go into in every championship fight, the dressing room of your opponent, to watch their hands being wrapped.
I had just finished taping his hands, and so Butch Lewis tried to make a thing about it.
Which so aggravated Mike, who was already on edge, that he threw his hand out through a wall.
Spinks had heard that, and that it was the sound of Mike punching the hole through the wall which had prompted Michael to be reticent about coming into the ring.
Legendary trainer Emmanuel Stewart was at the fight and went to check on Spinks during the delay and compared him to a deer caught in the headlights. Stewart said, "I went into his dressing room and they couldn't even get him to come out. He was so scared. He was a nervous wreck, really freaking out."
this was like war drums. Then in Tyson's walkout to this fight, he didn't play music. He just played noise. Deep, hellish sounds. Compare what he walked out to the Celtic carnyx.
This heavy metal sound that you hear is Mike Tyson about to make his way in, I believe. The sound is deafening here in the arena, so I won't try to yell over it. It's interesting to note that Mike Tyson selected as pre-fight music just noise. Every once in a while you hear the clanging of chains. I think that's what he's got in mind to do to Mike Spinks' head, but we'll wait and see. Everything that Tyson does is intimidating. There he is. He comes out. He doesn't wear a coat in. He's worked up a full sweat. I want to tell you, the electricity in this crowd is awesome. I've got goose pimples on my arms watching this event, and a lot of people in here do. You know all the history. You've been reading about it for the past several weeks. The heavyweight champion of the world comes into the ring. This is why we're here.
War drums are like the Tiger effect on Sunday, when you know he's coming for you and there's nothing you can do. It's the '85 Bears, and many say they won the game in the pregame warm-ups.
Mike, man, I'm gonna kill him. Wilbur, I'm gonna get there first. Dent was saying, no, I'm getting there first. And I'm looking at these guys and I'm saying, wait, the guy is bleeding. You don't have to kill the guy. We don't care. We're going to get him. That's what we do.
They put the fear of God into every team that they played, and I think they won at least 7 or 8 games during the warm-ups.
They might as well just brought in Romans and had lions there to eat these people because it was over. You could see absolute fear in the quarterback, and rightly so.
Trying to lose the horses now. Better get another quarterback than that. We coming.
It's the defense of the Pistons of the 80s. It's the clutchness of Jordan, the aura of him coming to your arena. Opposing players were known to leave girlfriends, wives, family members at home when MJ came. It's the rumor of the samurai or Comanches or special forces coming for you. It can be trash talk too. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count, said Tyson. Deontay Wilder says he won't feel accomplished until he has a body on his record. This is savageness, and it's meant to psych out the opponent. It's psychological warfare. So what are your war drums? War drums are the reputation of your hard work. War drums are the rumors that you don't get tired or lose composure. War drums are the competition knowing that you have immense skill yet are extremely humble and aren't going to overlook them. War drums are your style of play and your team's style of play. Your war drums are symbolic that you would rather die than lose. Your war drums are the other team knowing you're willing to sacrifice everything. War drums are the fact that you're excited for the competition while your opposition might be scared. War drums are you expecting to play well while others just hope they will play well. War drums are your dedication to something greater than you. That you're not just playing for yourself, but for your team, for your family, perhaps for dead relatives and friends, for a city or for a nation. War drums are the rumors of the new kid on the block who is a beast. War drums are how you start playing the game before you even show up.